Okay, everybody. This is how you host a Buttons Journey event. I have here some of my cousins and one of my longest best friends for over 31 years. And we're going to show you how to host a Buttons Journey event. So this is what happens. I show up, there's some food, there's some drinks in the refrigerator and stuff. People sit around. The host has the book. Who's the host?
I guess me.
Yes, that's right.
I guess me.
Okay. Now, your visitors do not have books. I have the books for your visitors. So then this is how it happens. Moochie, introduce me.
I'm supposed to. Are you on live?
No, I'm recording.
Oh. Okay, so why'd you say it?
Just introduce me like.
Oh, welcome, Laresse+Harvey.
Okay, so. And then I sit down and then we just start talking about what's going on in the book and why the book was interesting to the host and why the guests who are involved should read the book. Oh, yeah, do it like that. Yeah, I know you had that.
I was giving you the phone to put your phone on, maybe it will hold it up.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. Will it?
Yeah, it might. I don't know.
Something in front of it.
Yeah. It's crazy. So, okay, go. What did you like about the book?
I just didn't start. How are you going to ask me? And I really didn't start reading. I read only a couple pages.
Well, what you read?
I'm just at the I'm at the beginning when you don't tore somebody's knees up with the back.
Oh.
See?
Right. So, that's when I was a little kid.
Right. So I'm still at the little kid part.
Okay.
Because me and you've been busy.
Right.
We would
right.
do other stuff. So when you gave me the book, I became busy. So.
Yeah, that's true. Who has read the book?
I got through about 7 chapters.
Oh,
you
right.
did good.
All right. So, what did you like about the book or didn't like, didn't understand, wanted to understand?
Well, it just, I enjoyed the book. It gave me a whole different insight of, I've been knowing you as my cousin since we were little girls. So there's a lot of things that I did not know until I read the book. And I was introduced to Button instead of Reese.
Mm-hmm.
From what I know, Reese is who I know and grew up with, and laresse+harvey, but I did not ever know Button until reading the book. So I actually, like I said, it opened up a whole new insight of what you actually experienced and went through and how it made you become the woman you are today. So I don't think I would say that I didn't like anything about the book thus far where I have read, but I have enjoyed learning you.
Okay. So you have any questions? Like, you were like, any part of the book that you were struggling with when you were reading it?
I wouldn't say struggle. I mean, because of, being that I am 46 years old, there's a lot of things that we have heard and read, and not just because of you, but in our world today. So some of the things, like I said, was me not knowing, like, wow, this happened to her. Like, with, I forgot the name you use in the book for, the predator that for, doing things to you. So that was just more of just eye-openers to say you never know what someone has gone through until it's told to you. And that's what it is. Like, I never would have known that any of these things happened to you unless I would have read this book. So, because I don't think that, even with us spending time with each other, that would be a conversation. I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. It could have been.
Probably because she's younger. Because I think I've known a lot of it.
You've known
I've known a lot of it. And the only reason I've known a lot of it is because my dad being her uncle and her grandmother being brothers.
See, yeah, our grandparents are siblings, so it was different.
Right.
Yeah.
And then her mom, and my mom being really close. Wanda, I was talking to my mom, you know what I'm saying? And then me going over to stay the night, some nights when, with Linda, when
You're
Aunt
not
Tina.
supposed to be saying real names.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
It's my family. Like, you
okay.
act like people ain't gonna know who the hell I'm related to.
Right. But when Linda came, Linda used to stay with Aunt Tina. She was a adopted daughter.
Yep.
and she would babysit you guys, and I would come over and stay some nights, me and Earl, because my our parents went out. My mom went out with Wanda and whatever. So I knew a lot.
That's what I'm saying. You would know because you're older.
Yeah.
Like
because you guys are second cousins,
right?
Well, you guys are first cousins.
We're
first second. Yeah. She's our second because she belong with our parents.
I'm your first. Well,
you're our second.
Yeah.
She's You're our parents first.
First cousin. Right.
Which is weird.
I finally got it right. Right, but I'm the youngest.
Yeah, but you're the youngest.
No, sir.
You see how funny this is?
But it's weird because I'm the third youngest one.
Right.
Because
Sansa Ray is our second cousin too.
Right, because it's me, then Lisa.
Oh no, she's our first.
Yeah, right. Her grandparent and our grandparents is siblings.
Yeah.
So it goes me, and it goes Lisa, and then it goes Earl.
Okay.
So that's how we're the my dad had the younger ones.
Right.
Red. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why.
So, Trina, you read the book and you know me and you pretty much know like most of this stuff. You was kind of around when some of this stuff happens.
See?
I didn't read the book yet.
But
what I do know about Reese, early in our friendship, things would happen and I'd be like, man, she's bugged out, or what the hell, or why would she do that? And then as we became friends and we shared similar stories, then it was like, that's why. And it just made sense. And it made our friendship closer because we shared so many of the same traumas or experiences or whatever. And it's kind of made a bond that we just, no matter what, it doesn't break because it's so similar. I know firsthand what it's like to be molested. So when we shared those stories, it was so similar that it just made a connection for us. The struggle of being a young mom. I had my daughter 3 days after turning 16, so we was like neck and neck together then. So even though I haven't read the book, I know a lot of what has happened because of our friendship, the sisterhood, bond. So I'm looking forward to reading the book though.
Yeah, it's really good.
Right, I have a lot of time to read the book now since I'm not working.
I knew Buttons before I knew Buttons had a name.
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
Oh, wow. Crazy side.
That's what I'm saying. It was more or less like I know that she wouldn't hesitate to pop off, so it would be one of those things. It would be one of those things like, oh yeah, don't try it because I would tell my cousin Reese on you.
See, y'all would say that Reese couldn't go with me. The problem is that me and Simi,
go ahead, tell it.
Me and Simi were real close.
Okay.
Me and Reese was close, but Reese was more close to Earl because she hung with all the male cousins.
Oh right. She hung with all the male friends.
I couldn't take both. I couldn't take both of them out with me because Simi and I, we go out and Simi and I be talking like somebody would say, "Hey, what up, girl?" and she start cussing. Reese would start fighting. So I knew I couldn't take both of them with me.
Oh, yeah.
I can handle only
one. Always be a disaster.
I'm a fighter too, but I don't need one to start a fight, because she said something smart.
Right.
And this one, I'm trying to calm this one down. This one act crazy. I'm gonna let this one fight because she out of control. So she couldn't hang with me. We've just formed a bond recently, and I think it's because of the family function I had for the cousins, and I thought it was good because now we have a bond now. It's a bond that we can't break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all had kids. We all went about our lives and did what we had to do. But now we're forming it back together. And it's more positive.
Right. Because we're adults now.
Right. Nothing negative about our relationships.
And it ain't just that. It's also like we all worked real hard on each other. Like all of us is in therapy.
Right.
And that's unheard of amongst black women growing up.
Yeah.
It's unheard of. What happens in the house stays in the house. And that's the part why these events are important. This is why I wanted to do the video real quick because I want people to take the book, invite me over, let's have the hard conversations in the minority communities because we don't know.
Right.
And once I start therapy and I learn coping mechanisms, I just don't pop off. Yeah, I say crazy stuff I'm going to do still because to me that's funny.
And mental illness is real.
And mental illness is real. But I'm not going to do anything because I don't want to go back to jail and I don't want to hurt anybody again. Right. And like, you ain't got to worry about me doing anything to anybody. What you got to worry about is me breaking down and having seizures now and not coming back. Me totally going so far in myself that I'm not found anymore. Because that's where I was in California.
It's a deep, dark place.
Like, I was so low. Like, I have a problem with stinking, right? If I smell a little funky, I gotta go shower, things like that. I was so depressed when this happened to me that I was staying a maxi pad for 2 days. One maxi pad. And that's nasty. That's disgusting.
I agree.
That's because you had lost yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't exist anymore.
And
Whatever
you know
this
what's the
man I
beauty
was
of that
with
is that you
told me
can
to do, I
actually
did.
talk about it and share it, because
Somebody out
If
there
you-
did
somebody
that.
out there
It's going
did the
on.
same thing.
Right.
Exactly.
Because our parents told us. And I remember just a conversation with my dad. Not even a conversation. I remember being at the house on 66 Summit Road. And I remember on the phone, I might have been talking to with Tina. I might have been talking to Tina Shumpert. And I was like, just talking. And I was like, yo, this feeling is so dysfunctional. My father came in that room. You don't be telling nobody, ain't nobody feeling dysfunctional. Don't be telling people our business out in the street. But it wasn't, we weren't really dysfunctional. It was just like everybody just yelled and
No,
argued
we
in the
was
house.
dysfunctional.
I felt,
Yeah.
We was, I know it now. Back then, I thought it was normal because everybody, family probably lived like that. In the
Right.
projects. We
Right.
all was
Right.
Functional.
But
Together.
But they
Together.
back then they didn't want you saying that. People
Yeah.
people that. And then I remember trying to go to therapy. We all as a family trying to go to therapy. And listen, and I remember saying, I don't want to go there. Why would I go? We ain't crazy.
Right.
But now the age that I am and the things that I've been through within the last couple of years, I have no problem telling somebody therapy is the best thing to do. My
Yeah.
son I put my son in therapy. And if I didn't change him before the streets got him, he probably would have been out of control.
I go every Tuesday like clockwork. I be looking forward to it.
And my therapist said to me,
It's good.
Right, and I've heard about PTSD, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know there was so many of it.
Yeah.
I did not know until my therapist told me. And she's like,
yeah.
I'm like, what?
All
She said-
different
she said basically-
stages?
She said basically everybody has it.
PCSD.
Yeah. It
That's
just
it,
can
right?
get
Yeah.
triggered at a different
Right, everybody
times
basically
and
has it.
different
She said, but one
experiences
thing about
with it.
black people don't want to recognize it.
Oh yeah.
She said, but they have gotten
Just
better
like
because they
mental
will get a little
illness.
bit of help.
They
A
don't
little bit of
wanna
help. You know
recognize
what I'm- They will try to get a little bit of help.
Well, I'm going to read in the back of my book on page 86. It says being a strong black woman, because this is what we're talking about. This is how we're raised. This is post-slavery inbred in us as we got older, right? What does it mean to be a strong black woman? For me, it meant chronic PTSD. That's the price I paid to be a strong black woman. I was doing research to understand what it meant to be a strong black woman. It's funny how now they call it a syndrome. Being a strong black woman is a mental illness of selflessness and lack of self-care. According to Florida A&M University College of Law, black women's post-slavery silent syndrome, a 21st century remnant of slavery, Jim Crow, and systemic racism, who will tell her stories? Black women suffer from being silenced. This silence was introduced during slavery and exasperated into modern day stressors, right? And they were saying that the bottom line is that everybody take from the black woman. I don't care who you are. We even take from each other, which is why I'm glad, Moochie, you did that, because I came home from, being with my sisters. They helped heal me, It was like their unconditional sister love, knowing me from when I was younger, watching me bloom and stuff. Even there when I was like, couldn't really sleep, shaking all the time. Emma Zetta kept saying, you have a beautiful mind. You're going to come out of this your way, and you're going to help so many people. Even when I was screaming like, yo, I don't know if I'm going to make it today. She said, you got a beautiful mind. You're going to make through it. God got you. And we would pray, and she would talk to me. She would talk to my spirit. She wasn't talking to my pain. She wasn't talking to my past. She wasn't feeling pity for me. She wasn't ashamed of me. She was proud of me because she said, I know you. I watched you my whole life. I have admired you my whole life. Right. There is nothing you cannot overcome. I have seen you do too much and been through too much. You inspire me. Like even now, you're messed up. And everybody around here is getting better because of you. You give what you can and you have wisdom. Keep writing.
See? She was talking to the healing part of you. See?
And that's why this is important, because I'm going to use selling these books that I'm writing to build a PTSD community research center, because what I have is so rare and there's not a lot of research on it. And now they're recognizing it as an epileptic condition that could possibly start in the hippocampus, I think that's how you call it. It's where the two hemispheres of the brain connect. And so to me, it's like this right here, this is my future. I'm 100% of every book I sell is going to go to support putting together this research center, because it's going to have everything in it that help heal me. And we can't forget about spirituality. Not everybody who's suffering is a Christian. And anytime we judge people because of their beliefs, we're dismissing our own potential to heal even deeper. Because from pagans to Muslims to Hindus to atheists, even atheists said, well, I don't believe in a God, but I believe I can send you positive light and love and protect you and heal you. And like, I got all these people from all kind of spiritual backgrounds praying for my healing, praying for my protection, that no more negativity caused me to shake and have seizures. I mean, I used to seize where I couldn't even walk to the bathroom without having a seizure collapsing to the floor. So we're going to end this by having a bunch of events with Button's Journey, and then my spiritual book coming out this month. And we're going to have these conversations, and in September, we're going to celebrate what I've done in the last 20 years being out of prison. How about that, girl?
Amen. That's beautiful. Yes.
Well, that's pretty much what happens at an event besides food and stuff. And then you know how women do. We chitter chatter. Talk to y'all later. If you want to do an event, contact me, buttonsjourney2018@gmail.com or buttonsjourney2018@outlook.com. Bye.